So at the time of this recording, a lot of us do actually expect LR Super Saiyan God Goku to have his EZA details. So usually, just to give you guys context, global data download is in about, 13-14 hours from the time of this recording. From the time this video goes up, it'll be, like 10-11 hours or so, right? So that's when you should expect LR God Goku's EZA details to be in a data download. There's the potential that we get like a producer's letter before then, even letting us know, hey, these are his EZA details and stuff like that, right? We'll have to wait and see, right? We don't know 100%, but we do know that his EZA does officially release in-game. If I actually bring this up here, it officially releases in-game tomorrow night. So tonight we have to be getting a data download. So no matter what, we will be knowing his details by later tonight, which I will do a video covering that. But you see 10:30 p.m. Pacific time on the 7th. It is 9:30 a.m. Pacific time on the 6th. So again, it's not dropping tonight. Tomorrow night, we have to have the data download tonight, if that makes sense, right? But today I'm going to be talking more so about what this guy, could potentially improve on when he does get an EZA, because I feel like it's just nice to talk about and speculate how these EZAs could turn out, and then look back and see how close mine may have been, or how off the mark mine may have been as well, right? I would recommend, though, make sure you keep your expectations in check. Because if you take a look at, the history of Yellow Coin LR EZAs, I mean, a lot of them weren't really that great. Like, this guy was more modern at the time, so he was fine. They made Broly really good, but like, Gohan wasn't the greatest. Majin Vegeta, Trunks, Bardock was solid. Trunks and Goten were okay. Even these two were just okay. These two ended up aging out very quickly. I mean, these are Dokkan Fest LRs, but you guys get the point, right? With LR EZAs in general, right? So, he's solid, nothing great. You're kind of underwhelming. We'll get to you in a bit, but, these two are kind of like, they're all solid, right? They're nothing really special, though. They're not like someone where you go like, what? Like LR Goku Black and Zamasu, I'm confident this EZA was like a mistake or something. These guys were really, really good when they got their EZA. They gave them everything they potentially could have wanted, and I think another reason why they may have done that is because there's not really a team for Goku Black Zamasu at all. It's just non-existent, right? Well, this unit, I mean, I guess you could say the same GT Trio, right? They don't really have a team like that, but like, these are like just Saiyan units. It's your general Saiyan unit on a billion teams. So I'm not sure how good he's going to be. However, one thing is that I feel like he has a good base kit to go off of. So our bare minimum, I think, again, he's going to be solid like these other EZAs. But don't expect him to be anything crazy. I would hope he's not bad. I don't think he's going to be bad, but it really does depend on how they want to approach this, specific EZA. Because, again, we see the track record. They're not really too kind with a lot of these Yellow Coin LRs. So we got to have our fingers crossed and hope that they're going to make some significant changes. Now, I think straight off the bat, we definitely want more ki here. I think that an issue with this God Goku is he is only an over and a flash character. So since he is an over and a flash character, there's not really many over and a flash units. Now we may see an over and a flash renaissance soon, right? Guess you could say, because this guy and this guy's EZA, I feel like they should definitely EZA this year. We see LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This guy 100% should EZA this year. He was actually the oldest premium unit without an EZA. Right now we have Blue Gogeta. Maybe we'll get a new standalone Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or a new standalone Vegeta Blue, right? It's potential options. I mean, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, maybe we get an LR of him. I think that's very possible. Bardock right now is pretty good. There's some options here that could be interesting. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe you could build like an over and a flash type team. Maybe even like we get a new UI sign Goku that has over and a flash. Like a Spirit Bomb Blue Cow Cannon UI sign. A lot of people think that could potentially be part 2 for the anniversary still. Who knows, right? We'll have to wait and see, but I think he could be helpful, even if it's like, I don't know, maybe they'll probably just give himself the key, right? But it would be nice if they went ahead and gave him, like, Rainbow Orb changing like the Tech God Goku has, right? Just because this could be an issue. It does suck he doesn't have Fierce Battle either. Like, These two links do, I feel like, suck for this unit. The rest are fine, right? You know, I have Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Legendary Power. These are pretty common. These links, you'll be able to get Warrior Gods with the LR Gods, right? So that could be pretty helpful. You see the LR Gods do have the Warrior Gods link. But man, if he had Fierce Battle, right? I mean, well, okay, they have Godly Power as well, do they? Did they change that? I didn't even notice they have Godly Power as well. Okay. So, Warrior Gods, Godly Power, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, and Kamehameha. These share a lot of links, but again, no key link, which does suck. So I did make a little like concept of what this guy could potentially be looking like. Now, I would say if there was one thing I would add to that concept I made, probably orb changing. But what I did right here is, let's just look at his passive. I give him key 2 right here, so that's 2 key straight off the bat, right? That he doesn't have there instead of minus this. If I would change anything, I would probably take that off maybe and give him orb changing, but that's, you know, depending on if they want to make him really good or not, because orb changing would give this guy a lot of value, especially with his dodge, but it really does depend on if they want to actually do that. I mean, again, since Tech God Goku does it, I wouldn't be surprised if they want to just throw that on this guy, right? But for now, key 2, 77% attack went to 120% attack and defense, which I think is a pretty reasonable jump for a yellow coin LR. Plus an initial key 1 up to key 5, and then attack and defense plus 20% up to 100% per pure Saiyan or Hybrid Saiyan category ally, excluding self. So essentially, defensively, this guy gets so much higher. Offensively, he doesn't really get that much. Well, no, because he gets what? How much percent would that be? 43% here, and then another 45% right there. So essentially getting an extra 100% attack, which can be pretty helpful for sure. And obviously that's considering that you have a full pure Saiyan or Hybrid Saiyan category team. That won't necessarily be that difficult, but again, if you take a look at like some of the strongest units in the game, let's think of someone like LR, Vegeta, and Trunks, right? They're not a pure or Hybrid Saiyan unit. They're just neither of those categories because it's a dual hybrid pure Saiyan unit. Piccolo is not really on any of those categories, right? So there's some of these top tier dual units that may not be neither or, but a lot of them are, like, you know, the new LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku and 2 Vegeta, the GT Goku and Vegeta, right? This guy wouldn't be on actually, but who else? So like LR Jiro Gohan right there, he would be on the team. So there's some options there for sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think they would change that ability specifically because that's obviously the God ritual, right? You know, that's the whole point of the character. I gave him a 70% chance instead of a 50% chance to dodge, and then a 70% chance to crit for 7 turns. So again, pre-EZA, it's a high chance for the 7 turns. I think the great chance to dodge and great chance to crit would be a very, very huge buff. It's probably the biggest change that they could make to this unit if they really want to. That 70% chance to dodge, even for the 7 turns, is going to be very impactful. And then the 70% chance to crit will be really, really good as well. And then again, it'll help you feed into getting him additionals. And what I did for his additionals is I made his 12 key a 3-turn stack of greatly raised attack and defense. Pre-EZA, it's a 1-turn stack. Then his 18 key still does have the 3-turn stack, but now give him greatly lowering attack and defense. Pre-EZA, it's just defense. So I think that's like a realistic expectation for the super attack effects. Maybe they won't even touch this. I think adding attack right there could be interesting as like a debuff, because again, a lot of these early red zone, you know, even stages can be debuffed, like let's say Meta Cooler Core. That could be very, very helpful there. And one final thing I gave this guy: recovers 30% HP, and then a high chance to evade enemy's attack and perform crits for the 8th turn. So after this guy loses his dodge and crit for the 7 turns, he doesn't have anything. So what I did is I made it lower, where, okay, he doesn't have the great chance. He still has the high chance for the 8th turn, though, which could be helpful in situations where maybe that one red zone fight you get a little too long, and if you have this guy's like your slot 1 unit specifically, you could be in trouble at that point. This time he at least has a chance still to dodge the attacks and crit, which it's a pretty reasonable chance to leave it as a high one. And then additionally, he does recover 30% HP, which could be a major game changer, like in these last phases. Having this HP recovery for sure would extremely help you out. I guess there could be some niche situations where it's like, oh, I could use my active skill with the Elder Gods, and then you heal up above that threshold to use the active skill, depending on if the enemy HP is not under 50% themselves or not, or like, you know, I don't know, let's say you haven't gotten hit too many times with the GT, Goku, and Vegeta, or not under 50%, so you can't revive and use the Spirit Bomb, right? Stuff like that, but I think this HP recovery will be extremely helpful. And it kind of, again, which, there's a God Goku that recovers HP, I swear. But I don't remember at the top of my head. Is it the, I don't remember this Super Saiyan God Goku that does recover HP. I think he has Shattering. Isn't it the free-to-play one? Am I crazy? Doesn't the free-to-play, like... Well, he becomes Super Saiyan Goku, doesn't he? Doesn't he recover HP somehow? I guess... Yeah. Like, recovers 10% HP and then 10% attacking even start of turn. Then if we go to his T-War... Yeah, he has HP recovery. So God Goku's can recover HP. But, I mean, I guess it was from this guy, but... It would be cool if he does recover HP, because it's kind of like when he comes back from the fight against, like at the end against Beerus, he goes God again, and he shows he still has the God powers to like kind of disrupt that giant energy ball that Beerus throws at the planet, right? If you guys remember in the Battle Gods movie, that's kind of what I'm thinking of. I don't know if this was in the anime as well. I don't remember. I would presume it was in the anime too, but this guy is actually based off the anime, which is why he's not on Movie Hero. So that's that. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think of the LR Super Saiyan God Goku EZA concept right here. I think he'd be pretty good. Let me know what you guys would like to expect from his EZA. Again, we should see details hopefully later tonight, but that's it for me. I'll catch you all in the next video.